Alright, welcome back. We're here in the Holy Mountain before going into Snowy Depths, so we're going to go check out what we've got going on here. A couple things that might help us, but nothing crazy. As far as these perks go, no more knockback is actually fairly good. It keeps it's good for survivability, as what it does is anytime you get hit by an enemy while you're flying, you just keep flying. It doesn't knock you out of the sky and drop down. Especially nice going into the Snowy Depths, since it's so open in there and you can get knocked out of the sky and fall down into unexplored territory. I might take that actually. Low recoil I actually kind of like as well. It enables me to use certain spells in rapid fire wands that I wouldn't normally use, like magic bolt and stuff like that, because it just pushes you around so much in rapid fire. I might actually take this instead. I would normally suggest that you take this, but right now, since I'm kind of trying to do a tactical explanation run where I give advice and things and we get into situations, I don't want to take this for this demonstration, since it'll kind of not be as common as when you're playing through this yourself. It's kind of a luck thing. So I'll take this, I guess, or maybe I'll re-roll. I just kind of don't want to give myself a big advantage here for this run that you wouldn't normally have during your run. But I would normally maybe take both of these. Yeah, why not? I'll take this and maybe use a magic bolt or something if I find it. But given those choices, I would suggest you take no knockback. For this, though, it doesn't look like I have a wand here that would be really good. This one has high mana charge speed, which is what you want, but this recharge time is too high to really be easily fixable. I would need like 3 chainsaws and wrapped to fix that. We don't have any chainsaws right now. I already have one of these. If I hadn't found these by now, I might grab the Lumi wand. For now, I'm going to check and see what we can make out of what we have. Take a few of those. I'll take this. And here I want that. I'm not going to use this Fireball Orbit like I mentioned, I think, before in a previous video. I'm not going to use something that you're not going to have in your games. I actually don't really want that wand. This is a wand that is good and is maybe fixable. I'll put this up here in case we get fire immunity. As far as this one goes, I think it's going to have enough mana in it to make rapid fire with a Lumi, but we'll see. We'll see if we can do it without wrapping. It doesn't really do well without wrapping. With wrapping, it's still kind of slow. If I do... It's probably the recharge. Well, I don't know. This doesn't even have enough mana now. This is a pretty expensive spell to use in a rapid fire wand, so I'm not surprised that it's not going to work with this. If I put this in here, it'll probably work. That's actually not too bad, and it'll give us some digging ability. Both of those spells are going to dig pretty well. And that'll be fast enough to do some damage to things. It would be really nice if I could put 2 of them in there. To slow it down, and it's using like the whole mana capacity almost, but my recharge is so much that it's doing okay. It is wrapping. If I do it this way, it doesn't really help. I can't put the heavy spread in there to try to fix this. If I do this with a heavy spread, I don't think it's going to matter. That might not actually be too bad. I wish I had chainsaws, obviously. That would be the most beneficial to what we're trying to do with this stuff. To get a fast-firing wand that does good damage. If we go over here and check out the damage that this is doing. Yeah. For the full wrap, it's doing between 68 and 94 damage, which is really good. The reason it's doing that is when the spark trigger does hit, anything that's within the payload is going to also automatically hit. And it's also hitting crits sometimes, since this gives a +5. Overall, pretty good. I do want to put the Lumi timer at the beginning of my teleport wand. It's very nice to have. It'll let you teleport through walls and things like that. We're probably not going to really see terrain like that in this biome, but it's possible. Also for this biome, well, shoot. I got rid of my bomb wand in the previous biome, but bombs are really nice to have going into the snowy depths, because there's those machine turrets in there, and that type of thing, having an explosion like that will delete them pretty quickly if you can get good position. I don't think there's any up here that we can buy. Oh, I can. I will certainly buy this. That's really going to help us out against anything like that we encounter. I don't think there's anything else in here that we really want to mess with. I can't really enhance this anymore. Actually, what if I put this in here like this? What's that gonna do? It doesn't seem like it's using both of these, probably because there's not enough mana in here to do all that. These cost 50 together alone. This is 10, that's the 60, but then we've got Lumi Drill doing stuff, so it's going to be 1 over. We'll just leave it like this. The reason that I have the heavy spread in there is because it reduces recharge time if we're not emptying out the recharge time just from the Lumi that's in there. Anything that's inside of a payload like this heavy spread is, the reduced cast delay is not going to apply because it's inside of a payload, but recharge time will apply. So that will at least contribute in that regard. So we've got this wrapping around. Using this, the double cast only has the one thing that it can find, because everything past the spark bolt is within that package, so it'll grab the Lumi Drill again, so whatever reduction is on it will be applied twice. So we can get out of this. We're going to just let this break. I'm not going to be going through this series and preserving holy mountains. I don't want to have to fight Steve or anything like that. I already kind of lost one of these runs where I was doing this video series by dying to Steve. Though I would suggest getting used to fighting Steve. Being able to kill Steve is something you definitely need to do to be good at this game. You need to be a comfortable Steve killer. though it can still ruin your runs. I just got into a bad situation. So I'm going to be very careful dropping into here. This is a very dangerous drop into a biome. We're going to one-shot all of that stuff easily. Took one hit, because our wand is pretty powerful. We'll explore this area. I shot out some of this stuff here just to get it out of my way. With this structure right here, there's usually going to be a Hisi commander underneath that. We're just going to let that be for a moment. I'm going to do the same thing I did in the previous biomes with this, is try to go down to the bottom and find an exit, and then do some exploring from there after we found an exit. The thing about this biome, though, you have to be very, very careful about your exploration because it's so open, even more than the last biome, and actually there's going to be enemies in this one that are going to be able to shoot you from off screen, so you need to be very aware of what's going on both left and right of you, but also below you at all times, and also be very aware of the terrain that you have within your view that you're going to be able to use as cover from things shooting from off screen. So whenever I make a movement like this, before I move off of terrain and into a more open, unexplored area, I'm going to be looking for any terrain that's around that I can use as a new platform to get onto, and where I know on the other side of that terrain. So like if I jump over to here, I know that things down below that are not going to be able to hit me. If I jump down to here, it's not as safe because there's less of a protected range from the terrain blocking those attacks. I do have a teleport wand, so I can really use this to my advantage when crossing terrain gaps like this. I really recommend you get used to using teleport wands for safety if you haven't. When I was in the early part of playing Noita, I didn't use teleport wands as much, but I really recommend you do. So that was a really safe movement past this gap. I'm gonna stand over here at the edge, near the edge, not off the edge, and put my mouse pointer down at the bottom just to get the camera to pan a little further down and see what I can see. It's pretty obscured. I do see a guy over there, and he's on a platform. There's something above me there. What I can do with my teleport wand is break down through this and kill him, and he's standing on a platform, so I'll be able to have cover from what he's standing on. So I'm gonna my plan is to teleport through this, switch immediately to my attack wand and blast that guy, and then reassess to see if there's anything down below here shooting up at me. It didn't take me through. He meleeed me. Okay, so there's a sniper there I need to be aware of. I'm just going to go back up. I would rather not fight that sniper from that situation because I don't have room to dodge. Let's just go right. Woo! Alright, here's a lot of... Okay, it's already being neutralized just by, I believe, the snow that's around and things like that. Just for that sake, though, I'm gonna blast that over that way. Alright, so just being careful with exploration. We're pretty safe right now, because it's just a left-right opening. Take these guys. Everything that comes at us, we want to try to take one at a time. I can use one of my bombs, since we have so many, to try to get that guy, though that went way far away. Woo! Alright, there we go. Alright, there's a wand down there. It's a little scary. I'm going to teleport over just to check out that situation. Alright, we saw that there was a sniper aiming at me down there, but I can't see it. Where can I have cover from that sniper? As I move down. I can't really. I can try to get onto this ledge here to see if he can't shoot me from there. But if he can, I can maybe just teleport back over. Yeah, I'm not getting his aim. Let's check this wand here. Dig into this a little bit. If I need to get out of here, I can just teleport back out. This actually looks like a pretty good wand as far as stats go, so I'm going to swap it with my rock wand since I'm not using that. We're going to teleport over to here. Alright, I don't know where that sniper went to. He probably went down. But we're going to try to keep moving down if we can do that safely, but I'm keeping my rules in mind not to drop down onto terrain that I can't see when I drop, and to give myself an escape back out. I'm just holding on to my teleport wand now because my prioritization is staying safe before killing things. So if I drop down here and there's stuff there, I'd rather teleport back to a safe spot than try to attack it immediately. Alright, we're good. Back up a little bit. I can't kill this stuff. Got my teleport back out. We'll go kill that guy so he can't surprise us from above if he does manage to get down on us. I did just see a... yeah, I saw a shotgunner up here. I'm not going to try to dig through there. We'll just go this way. We can break this guy up to get his gold. And we have a good wand, so why not? Alright, taking my teleport wand back out just to be able to escape quickly if we need to. So right now we just want to explore and keep going downward. This is not a good place to drop. Oh, that was just a Hisi. Whoop, I clicked off screen. Alright, we can deal with those guys, but not from that position. I don't want to fly across this to fight them because I still don't know what's down here and if things are going to be coming up at me. I can come over here. I have this terrain in front of me to hide behind if I need to. We'll get rid of this. I really don't know where all that stuff went. Yeah, this is a really good wand to have in this biome. And it's a very simple wand. We're just taking a little bit of chip damage here and there. We've taken a couple very light hits from different things, but we're doing pretty good so far. And I just want to keep moving down to find an exit. I'm going to go back over here. I don't want to get too far away from... Oh, I did kind of determine that I didn't want to drop down in this area because I can't see the bottom and I don't know what's down there. So let's keep going this way to find a more safe place to go downward. Like that. I'm happy to try to go down there. Just taking some hits there, not great. The shotgunner walked over this way. But if I bop down here, I have cover around me. I'm going to kick that away. This was... Whoop. Sorry, I keep clicking off screen. I really, instead of coming down here and kicking that box away, I should have just, while I was up here, seen it was there and shot it to blow it up from a safe point. Because when I was kicking that, he could have shot it at the same time and it blows up in my face. That's definitely happened to me before. Let me check over here to make sure there's nothing here that's gonna sneak up on me. Alright, this is pretty clear over here. We'll see what's down, if I can drop down here. No, I'm not going to do that. I know there's a sniper and I don't know what those are called, like pod person. An egg pod. That was having the wrong wand out. Alright, we're going to be really careful fighting this Uko. Try to do it from off screen. I'm going to break this stuff just to get it out of my way. But we're going to make sure if he does shoot at us, we have plenty of space to dodge, both up and down. And this isn't too bad of a spot. But it's likely I can just kill him from off screen because we have really good positioning on him. Like that. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's definitely dead. So, doing pretty good. I'm gonna get some water on myself so I can get some of this gold in the fire. We'll take out this guy too, but I just want to make sure there's nothing around me. So yeah, we're doing really well. Basically, the fact that I have a good basic long distance attack wand in this biome, you really want to have something that is good at long distance. And also having a teleport wand is really helpful. You don't need to have it. It just kind of lets you explore a little more quickly. Ah, here's our pheromone. No, it's a blood potion. Okay. We're going to leave that then. I still would like to find some Flamuxium so I can create pheromone using the Berserkium that I have in my inventory here. But yeah, like I was saying, doing well. We have our two main wands, the good attack wand and the teleport wand. This you don't necessarily need with what I have, but it's really helpful for fighting those turrets and things if you want to drop them on turrets. Or on Uko, if he's standing on the floor, they'll kill him really fast, really safely. You don't really need it, though, if you have a wand like this. And then, yeah, that's basically enabling us to do really well so far. I don't know if there's a floor there I can drop down on. It doesn't look like it. We'll work our way right. There's a Hisi over there. There's a few Hisi. Just gonna fight them from a safe distance. No reason to go to them. They're gonna come to me. There's one right there. I want to get the enemies both on the same side of me so I don't get sandwiched. Anytime you see a laser on you, just fly up. If you don't have the space to fly up, you weren't fighting in a good position, and you should just think about that next time. But yeah, I mean, that's how you get better at these type of things, is when you die or you get put in a bad situation or you take big hits, just think about ways that you could have prevented that. Oh, okay, so that was not a great way to explore right there. I didn't need to do that, and I don't know why I was doing that. It was unnecessary to go up. My priority right now, like I said, is trying to go down and find an exit. And like I explained in the last video, Going up is more dangerous than going down. And I wasn't going up with the proper amount of caution. This is terrain I can walk on as I move downward, not just dropping downward, which I never really want to do. Here's the rightmost wall, so we kind of know where we're at. Here is actually the bottom. Alright, there's a Hisi, so I'm backing up. So we're at the bottom with still over 100 health. We're in a good position to do some further exploring. I don't want to go in the portal, so I'm going to avoid accidentally doing that. There's a Hisi there, so I'm just going to get myself into a better position to fight him, where I can dodge very easily. So those Hisi that have the fire shots, I don't know exactly what they're called, but they have a long arc to them. They're slow, and they have a big arc. If one is coming at you, same as with the dynamite throwers, the tactic to dodge that might be going back or forward. It depends on kind of where you are in relation to what's shooting you. It's not always to go up and down, like a lot of more horizontal shots that are coming at you. With those arcing shots, if you go up or down, it actually might be arcing above you anyways, so you could just move up into it or down into it because that's the path that it's taking anyways at you, so that you might need to dodge back and forth to dodge those. There is something electric in there. That's interesting. We can take him out. So now that we're having to explore back and forth at the bottom of the map, I'm going to try to use my teleport more so we can be sure that if something comes from above us, we're able to dodge and escape. We're just going to let this guy come to us. Ooh, that was interesting. I went inside that ice. This is kind of scary. I'm going to blow that up. A lot of people will tell you, especially in this biome, when you see something that explodes, just explode it when it's safe to do so. Alright. I'm not going to go over there because I haven't explored that area yet. I just was backing away to think about how I want to fight that a little bit more. So I could fight it from this platform, really. I'll have to do some hopping. I can stand on this here. That's probably a better place to fight it from. It'll give me space to safely take out those as well. Alright. So again, I wanted to stand on a platform to be able to shoot that so I could have good aiming. Instead of like doing something like fighting from here and like bopping around and stuff like that to try to shoot at it. It just makes it a little more difficult on yourself. I'm not going to grab this. It's not a great wand because of the recharge time. It's not fixable. Even though this is energy orb is really good for digging in some stuff, I don't have a great way to shoot at him. Yeah, I guess I can shoot from here. Just being aware that there is unexplored areas above me still. I would like to get this wand down here. I'm going to drop a bomb. Since this is kind of a corner, and I can make a hole down to it that gives me, if I do drop down there and there's trouble down there, that having that space above it will allow me to teleport back up and out and behind this terrain. So I'm just making those plans before I drop into new places. That must be dangerous. Something killed itself. So I don't want this wand either. This could be fun. I like Summon Missile just because they're fun to play with. I might actually swap that out for these bombs here, since they're homing and I can use them in a bit more of a controlled way if I am trying to kill mechanical turrets and things like that. It might take more than one to kill them, but it's a little bit easier to use. So I'm going to try to explore with my teleport a little more. There's a few enemies over there. Yeah, there was the exploding barrels down in that water. I'm not exactly sure what caused those to explode. I didn't think anything fire would have gone down in there to cause those to explode, so I thought I was safe. Well, that was stupid. I thought I had my attack wand out and I was gonna blow that up, but I had the wrong wand out, which is a mistake many people make. And that's a illustration of not thinking, because I knew guys were up there. So we've done a lot of damage to ourselves pretty quickly here because we didn't consider the situation. I had the wrong wand out. Well, I didn't expect those barrels would explode. I had the wrong wand out to destroy that barrel, and I knew enemies were up here, but I was standing here anyways. So I'm going to keep going because I still have 60 health, which is still a good amount, but I'm not going to be able to explore as much of this as I thought maybe, unless I'm just being super careful from now on. There's a Hisi. He's flying away from me, so I'll shoot him. Killed something over there. We can try to throw this in. Hopefully those are hitting. This is a little dangerous. I didn't figure that he would do that shot at me. Is that it? No, he's still there. I don't like that. I don't want to take any more hits. So we'll just ignore him. We could dig around the other side if we really wanted, but it's not worth it. Get my teleport back out before I go down to collect that. I've already explored this area, so I'm not as afraid of dropping straight down here. I do have my tele wand out though, so I can dodge quickly to get away from something. Okay, we can fight this guy. We just want to make sure we're backing up and trying to fight him as much off screen as we can. Oof. Alright. I wish I wouldn't have got faced by that big bolt that he had. because this is basically going to mean I probably want to leave this biome. Try to explore just a little bit more, just to give a little bit more of a illustration of the exploration of this biome. But if I see anything that I know can do a lot of damage to me, I'll probably just leave instead of fighting it. I'm going to do this from the top of the map instead of the bottom. Remembering that we can just go back to this area if we do want to leave. I don't know if we've seen this. Got my telly out, ready to telly away if something shoots at me, like that. So there's a sniper and a mech down there, a mech turret. It'll be safer to fight them from where the snowman is, if we can. I don't know if that's actually going to home in because it's too far away. It would be really nice to put one of these on a spark bolt with trigger so you can get it closer to what you're trying to shoot. I'll try to shoot one from up here at it. Oh, so that's a really dangerous area. There's too much going on right there, and we need to leave now. That's when we leave. But that's okay. We've got a lot of gold. We found a couple decent things to use. And we have a way to exit without taking any more damage. Didn't go exactly to plan. I made some mistakes there. So yeah, I know that's a very dangerous biome. A lot of people fear that biome. For good reason, as we just saw. If you don't make any mistakes, it's definitely possible to clear that biome. I've done it plenty of times. I just had some bad luck there and wasn't thinking, probably talking instead of thinking. So yeah, that's the Snowy Depths, and we'll go into Hisi Base next. Talk to you later.